Welcome to whoever just joined in. Welcome, welcome. Hope y'all are having a nice day. Oh dear. That strike side didn't go off. There. Let me check the strike side. Why didn't you go off? Oh. There we are. All right. How's everyone's day going? So here's the reverse Westminster barrel. As you can see, there's some clear saw marks on it. Fine, so this is where the Westminster begins. Dun 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 dun. So that's the reverse barrel. The barrel back on reversed, creating the reverse barrel. And don't worry, the original Westminster barrel is still good. Also, another thing I find kind of interesting is the barrels are actually different sizes. Like the melody parts themselves. I find that kind of interesting. But yeah. I'm gonna crack the Clash de Jura Hermley now. The first Clash de Jura chiming Hermley. So there's the barrel's currently inside. I haven't screwed on this plate. Actually, I'll show you the Clash de Jura barrel. Show you what I've done with it. The first Hermley to play the melody. There we are. Let me grab the barrel carefully, of course, because I don't want to break anything. There we are. So that's what I've done. So that's the Clash de Jura barrel. That is the work I've done. I've snipped, actually, ironically, Hermley hammers, like the actual rods themselves, are actually the perfect size. They're actually the exact same size as the pinions on their regular barrels. So it's easy to saw them off. This is the quarter past here. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. So that's how I've done this. And holds really, really well. Dun 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 dun. So that is the Clash de Jura barrel. It actually turned out really good. I'm very pleased with how this turned out. I'm actually gonna probably keep the Clash de Jura barrel into this. Either that or I put the reverse Westminster in it. They both work really well. I'll show you what the reverse one is like up on camera here. Theoretically, I have a triple chime Hermley, just you have to manually swap the barrels if you want to play a different melody. Actually, you have to lift each hammer up. There. Reverse Westminster going in. There we are. Locked and loaded. Now we put the plate back on. Now the reverse Westminster is, is in. Hold on, something's catching on. Oh, I see. Yeah, that should be the spot. That's good enough. So this is reverse Westminster. Yeah, you probably already get it, as I already did a video about it. probably actually going to keep Klaus de Jutta in this one. Either that or I put it back to Westminster. Not sure yet. I do wonder what Klaus de Jutta would sound like on the teleps, given how deep the rods are in that thing. Dee-da-dee-da. Alright. Alright, Klaus de Jutta going back in. No. There it goes. Oops. I do wonder what the telep would actually sound like, so I'm actually going to try that. I'm going to try the telep. Actually, good timing because I need to dust this thing. Alright. Alright, there it is. Never mind, it doesn't look like those screws are gonna budge. Have you ever counted how many clocks you have? I have about I think, what was it, 74 in my entire bedroom. Yeah, I have quite a few. You know, just quite a few. Yeah, at least 74 clocks in my collection. Or wait, is it soon to be 74? I don't remember. I'd have to recount them. Alright, let's see what Klaus de Jutta sounds like in this 1972 telep. There we are. Jesus, they really screw those things on. Okay. Klaus de Jutta going into the telep. See what this sounds like. Alright, there it is. Alright. Plate coming off. There we are. Oh, it has the same barrel. Oh, neat. Ooh. Oh. This might actually be a problem. Oh wait, no it won't. No it won't. It won't be. There we go. Almost. There we go. It's in. It's been resynchronized. It's been synchronized. I'll just pop that back. And let's see what Klaus de Jutta sounds like on the 1972 Telep. Thinking it's probably going to sound better because the rods are a lot deeper and they resonate a lot better. Welcome in, Talish. Alright, let's see what Klaus de Jutta sounds like on the Telep. Welcome in, Jordan. Yeah, I had a feeling that might happen. Oh, did it not even go? Whoops. It's a little out of sync. It's ever so slightly. I'm doing good, Jordan. How about you? What does the Telep look like? Just give me a second as I need to resynchronize this barrel as it's a little bit out. And there, that should be right there. Actually, should be perfect. There it is in place. There we are. Also, welcome in, Jesse. I'm just putting the custom Klaus de Jutta Hermley barrel that I created into the Telep, given that it has a much deeper chime rods. It figured it might sound good in it. Of course, it's not going to stay in the Telep, as I like the tuning too much to keep a barrel like that in. And this is what the Telep looks like. It's your typical Hermley, you know, mid-century Hermley. Very common. But I love this thing, so I'm trying Klaus de Jutta in this thing. Here, let me actually give it a wind first, as it needs some juice. And of course that key does not fit. It's very mid-century. There. Alright. Let's give this a try. We are the Klaus de Juda, whoops, custom barrel sounding in the Telep. Yeah, it doesn't like this one. Oh, it's yeah, it shut off too early. It doesn't, yeah, this one's a lot finer than the other one. This one is actually seems quite sensitive to this barrel, whereas the other one works just fine. So I move that barrel closer so that it can actually play the full sequence. Let's try that. Alright, this one, this should actually work now. It's a little closer, so let's see if it plays a full sequence. Nope. Yeah, this one doesn't like it. Yeah, unfortunately I don't play Left 4 Dead. Not my cup of tea. Do you take your clocks to repair them if you have the chance? If depends on how severe the issue is, yeah. Like if it's got a broken spring, then yeah. I don't know how to, because I don't know how to fix broken springs. Let me put the Westminster barrel back in. There we are. But for the most part, yes, I repair them myself. Am I a professional? Not really. But am I learning? Absolutely. It's the whole point. It's to learn. There we go. Do I have a mentor? I don't know what that is. There we are. To guide and teach you, I guess so. I would consider Jesse, my friend Jesse, as a mentor, I suppose. He's helped me solve issues in the past. that bezel hinge is broken. Not all that surprised, given that Hermley bezel doors are so unbelievably fragile. It's a very dumb system, these bezel doors. Too fragile. Clip things that come loose so easily. Do I have any clocks made in the United Kingdom? Yes, I do. I actually have, how many do I have? 1, 2, 4. I have 4 made in England. Let's put this back. So the first one, excuse me. The first one I have is this quite rare, actually. It's a late Empire mantle clock, which is basically essentially a rebadged Enfield movement, but just rebadged to Empire. And my freaking, god damn it, this goddamn stand just keeps collapsing. So that's the first one. I do have a Enfield down there, but that one's unfortunately just beyond repair because it arrived in pieces. As you can see, that dial is cracked because it was literally split in two. The third one, ow. Where's my third one again? Wait, I said I had 4. Oh, the third one is, nope, I'm wrong, I have 3. The third one I have is this early 20s Newbridge beehive clock here, which is actually fairly uncommon. Oh wait, no, I do have 4. My apologies. So that's the Newbridge, and the last one is the Smith's Enfield up here from 1950, May 4th, 1950. As there's a little marking on the inside that shows a date. Yeah, those are the 4 I have from England. Alright. Now to put the Klaus de Jutta barrel back in here. There we are. Movement is back. Oh. Ooh. Oh dear. The granddaughter clock does chime. I just am awaiting to get the rods fixed, which is unfortunately delayed. As you can see, one is missing here, and the 2 strike rods are missing, but the other 3 are surprisingly good. The clock in the past had a tumble. This was obviously before I bought it. So this glass here is gone. Surprisingly, that glass has survived, and I'm pretty sure actually on each side would have been either a piece of glass or one of those little panel doors that you twist like on some wall clocks. I would assume it would have been those. On one side here, there's like a felt thing on the side. I don't know what that's for, but I think someone put that on there. But it does work. Everything does work. I'm just waiting for these rods to be put in and replaced, of course. So hopefully that does happen, as I really want to get that done. So understandable why it's been delayed. The customer came in to get some stuff repaired, so he called me back saying, "Hey, sorry, I unfortunately can't." Okay. But it does work. Even with the remaining rods, those rods sound so unbelievably good. It's basically just an Enfield. I mean, it's pretty much an Enfield case. It's just the same movement. Yeah. Because, there's my Enfield down here. As you can see, the same placements. Here, I'll actually, spin it around for you. Because I do want to put the chimes back on. There is actually a design flaw with the barrel. The, pins that lift every hammer is placed wrong, so it skips so much, and that's not the barrel locking up and like snapping forward. No, it's actually the pinions. So there's the movement. Yeah, same, virtually the same. This is a on-off lever that I built myself. But yeah, it's just the exact same as an Enfield. The Empire marking is right there. Welcome in, Zinder Zaz. Welcome, welcome. Let me flip this around for you. Let me flip it back. And there goes my credit card. Gently. There we are. Yeah, it's a lower pitch. Oh my gosh, what battery percentage am I? Whoa, I'm at 3% battery. Hold on, I'll be right back. I need my extension cable. The snack that smiles back. Almost there. Alright, I am back with my extension cable. Because my phone's gonna die. There. Perfect. I'll let you hear it here. Skip away due to those pins being placed on wrong. which it doesn't want to because it's probably low on winding. Oh, I see, it was ahead. Okay. What is going on here, bro? Ah, there she goes. That is not the barrel snapping forward. That is the pinions because they've been placed on wrong. Oh, I forgot how powerful these springs are in this thing. It has really strong springs in this clock here. What phone do I have? I have an iPhone XR, which is an okay iPhone. They're pretty notorious for being a little bit on the cheaper side. They're okay. Mine has got a couple issues, but otherwise it works fine. Oh my god, those springs. They are so powerful. There we are. This thing resonates so well. Nope, doesn't like that. Alright. Some will let you, but some don't. Sounds like your Howard Miller. Well, this tuning is very common, especially in Hermleys, such as Howard Miller. They all had Hermley movements and Hermley rods, so it's the exact same tuning. And I can put this Klaus de Juda mantle clock back. Oh. Oh, it does the same weird stuff. Oh, okay. My bad, my bad. Some are very finicky. Probably just needs a little bit of a servicing. Or it could be that some oil is in some pivots and it's not letting it strike properly. Hey y'all. Hey y'all, my girlfriend just told me she's moving to a new school. Not very happy right now in my clocks and being a bit normal. I don't know. I don't know. So my battery's at 6%. Yeah, I could probably. Oh boy. The clocks are not haunted. They just need some servicing. If they just won't stop chiming, that means something is gummed up and it's stuck on lighting up high. So it's just constantly chiming. Which I need to wind this thing. That sounds like something. Then it sounds like something on the front is stuck up due to old oil or something like that. That does cause stuff to keep constantly chiming. They're not haunted though. Okay. That's a FFR quadruple chimer, or AK as known as a FFR4. They're not. Oh, yeah. I don't have any Odos, unfortunately, but they are nice clocks. I did almost get a Odo grandmother clock, which is like a spring-driven one, which it was a Forestville Odo, because Forestville liked importing movements from Germany, France, England, America. Just turn them off, like seriously. Stick a sock in it or something like that. Yeah, that too. That does work too. I'll try. That's a song by Conway Twitty. 1958. B-side of It's Only Make Believe. Did I forget? Wait a minute. Did I actually forget to screw the plate back on this thing? Or am I tweaking out? Oh, I screwed one. Whoops. It's reversed. Oh, that's probably a later one then. Maybe. There we are. Now it's properly back together. There. Excuse me. You want to get a movement for this thing, as its movement is a little, let's just say, messed up. So this I'm just movement swap it, because given how many 340-020s are out there for dirt cheap, better off getting a new one than getting one repaired. It's a kind of an interesting tuning, as it's a I think it's a C major instead of a C minor. And with this one, I might actually put the reverse I might put the reverse Westminster barrel that I did on it. Maybe, though. I don't know yet. Oh, there's... Why, where are you from? Probably somewhere foreign, I'm guessing. If you're saying clocks are scarce there. Yeah, the Potsdamer gong, yeah, that was that one. Because over here I find everything. I'm in Canada. I find a lot of stuff. Is it Friday yet? Bruh. It's already Friday here. It's Friday where I'm at. Yeah, Friday. Yeah, it is Friday. Why is it Thursday where you are? You're gonna see Rush. No, but my dad is. My dad's actually going to that Rush concert. Oh, in Cleveland. Oh, yeah, my dad's not going to that one. My dad's seeing Rush up in Vancouver. Yeah. Yeah, in Vancouver. Yes, that is, yes. Saturday for you. Oh, in the land down under. You come from the land down under. Whoa. Boom, bam, boom, bam. Everybody, everybody. Boom, bam, boom, bam. You come from the land down under. Damn. Near the U.S. border, yes. I've always thought of cutting cans for chime barrels. Oh yeah, I did that. I did that on a clock. That's how I got Klaus de Jura on my Hermley that I just did. I essentially just took a barrel, I snipped off every single pinion off of it, and then I glued my own so I can have Bells de Jura on a Hermley. And also, of course, I did the same thing with the reverse Westminster. I just, instead of cutting the pinions, I just cut the whole barrel in half, flipped it around, and glued it on. Now, it's not 3D printed. These are actual Hermley barrels. These are from the 70s. I guess they had 3D print. It does look like it's 3D printed. It actually really does. But no, this is from the 70s. Because here's where I got the barrels from, is these junk 340-020s. They just go slipping on right in here. Poof. There we are. It is hard plastic. Very hard plastic. Typical 70s stuff. How many mechanical clocks do I have? I have, yes. Everything I have is... excuse me. All my clocks are mechanical. I only have 4 battery operated stuff, but that was so I could build my own cases out of cardboard. Excuse me. Yeah, almost every Hermley movement from the late 60s to mid 80s had plastic barrels, hard plastic barrels. Oh, the Jackass movie? Welcome to Jackass. Hi, Phil Swift here with Flex Tape, and today we're with Jackass, where we're gonna glue each other together using Flex Seal and Flex Tape, and see how tough it is to escape. Pretty much. I don't know. I am tempted just to see what else I can use with these Hermley barrels. Like, what other melodies use the same 4 notes for the Westminster chime, besides, of course, Westminster and Klaus de Jura. Well, there's, of course, the Potsdamer gong, but... no, that's... oh, I could get away with that, I guess. Yeah, I know, the Potsdamer, but that's gonna be a little too long. I'd have to makeshift something for the quarter pass, because it's... do you have any moderators? No, I don't. I am the moderator. It's very easy. Oh, I guess I could actually do what Yantar did with their grandfather clocks. Is they basically just have this section for every quarter. Dun 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 dun. And then, of course, on the quarter past, dun 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 dun, and then 4. Then it just repeats 3 times on the quarter to, 4 times on the hour. Oh, those things are incredibly rare. It was just a chime from a church, yeah. I can't remember if the Potsdamer gong was to commemorate the small mustache man from taking the church in Potsdam, Germany, because that was the church that played it, or if that was before Mr. Mann took over. Because I know they were introduced in 33, if I'm correct. I think the Potsdamer gong was introduced in 1933. I can't remember. Alright, see you later, Davis. There was some, there's some dark past behind the Potsdamer gong. Of course, the Mauta Volksgong was a not very great melody. And then the Tessiner gong, which I do have from Mauta, was a song from, I believe, the 17th century, which is a fairly nice song. No dark history behind that one. Where did I get the scrap 34002? It was from clocks I got. So, and I do have another one that I'm at this point going to scrap, which is another 34020, ironically. Let me just let everything chime for a second. Alright, that's good enough. So the first scrapped 34020 was this one, and its movement is, I believe, oh yeah, it's the one behind here. It's a time side. The spring slipped, and the gear above it just went, just instead of it like this, it just went bent. So that one was done. And the second one here, its balance wheel ain't doing too good. It does definitely have life, but the balance wheel has failed. But the time and strikes are, sorry, the chime and strike side work okay. But yeah, doesn't really work. And the third one lies in that thing over there. Although that one actually works, despite it being so corroded that the chime side the spring is quite almost literally dust from rust. Hey, that actually rhymed a bit. Let me show you what I mean. Hold on. Got some tape stuck on here for some reason. Oh, yeah, right, because I'm holding the phone in place. Reverse bells of Judah. That'd be crazy. But no, I'm probably not going to do that. Let me show you what I mean here. So, there's the movement inside. So as you can see, the gear is covered in rust. The door here where the key attaches onto is just green from corrosion. You can see the spring there, but inside of it, beyond that, it's just dust. It is dust. And as you can see, inside every gear is just brown from salt corrosion. And yet, besides that, the time side works perfectly. It actually keeps time, somewhat. It's a little fast, but it actually surprisingly works. But I do plan to replace this movement as well, so that is, how many is that? That is 2 340-020s that I need to replace. Let me wind this time side up. Hello, Justin. Welcome in. There we are. And as I flip it back around, whoops, there it goes. Look at that. That one does surprise me. I'm surprised that that side actually works just fine.